It is now time for Miss Elisa's Cosmic Hour, and she's already in the building. She's got a camera crew. She is really professional, man. She takes this thing quite seriously. She's been at it for quite some time. We're going to find out who she is and what she's about. And yeah, she's really not messing about. Ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to present to you the one, the only, Teedo Love in the building.
Hello.
Hello, Teedo Love.
Hi, Nijani.
Siyaphila unjani wena sister?
I'm also well.
Yeah, man, you've got a team here, man. You're not messing around. Yeah?
Of course.
You take this thing
Must
serious.
Come ready. Content.
Yeah, no, I love. And we were actually making a joke, no, session one. Oguti, radio has become something else of late, you know? Radio is not just about the ear anymore. It's about the eye as well.
We have to see now.
So if people had to come into the studio right now, they'd be really shocked to see what's happening,
It's the whole
right?
setup.
Yeah, man. Teedo Love, tell me, where does your story in DJing begin?
Yo, my story in DJing begins at Protea Glen when I was 16.
Right.
I was like Rasta. So there was this lady, Teedo,
yeah.
and she used to DJ.
Yeah.
One day it was, hey, Brian, let's go to the toilet. My stomach is wanting. It's, hey, baby girl, I don't know how to do this. She was like, no, let me give you a crash course. You press here, you put the song here, you listen here, you put the other song this side, and then when you're ready to swap this, I was like, okay, because I had been watching her for a while.
Yes.
Right? So I was like, okay, I'll hold the fort.
Right.
I'm not gonna mix, but I'm gonna DJ
just
whatever
play
I
music,
can.
yes.
When I touched the decks, I knew. You know, as in, if I can't let it go.
Right.
This is me now. This is what I want to do.
Wow.
And then there was a competition, I think a month or two later.
Yeah.
Then I decided, okay, let me join the competition. You know. Let's see. And I won.
So at the time, sorry to interrupt you there, were you mixing or were you just playing music?
I had to learn, of course.
Okay.
When the competition came up, I asked another DJ, was the guy Susipo.
Right.
With Eopra. He was like a well-booked DJ at the time, guys.
Okay.
And he said to me, okay, if I'm going to teach you how to DJ, you need to know how to do sound.
Right.
So he taught me how to connect the sound. He was like, you can't be a DJ and not know the stuff you're playing with or what's going on. So he taught me how to connect the sound and then taught me how to mix. But I was playing reggae and dancehall at the time, and he was a house music DJ. Yeah. But he taught me all genres. So he basically said to me, we need to switch between genres so that I hear if you can actually play or you just J. Yeah. You know, or you comfortable with reggae. Yeah. So it took about a month, and I think, I was comfortable. Then I entered the competition. Then
So when they were teaching you, were they teaching you using vinyl or was it CDs?
I started with CDs. Right. And then later on, with my own interest, I learned vinyl. Okay.
So how then do you switch over from reggae to what you play now?
I still feel like I'm an open format DJ. Okay. I still play everything. But to switch from reggae I switched from reggae to underground hip hop because before I became Rasta, I was a hip hop head.
Wow. So you've been through it, man. You have been through it, yeah?
I've lived like 9 lives, guys.
Yeah.
So being a hip hop head, I was listening to Woma Onyx, you know, KRS-One. I was deep. I was Black Star. Yes. So I was like, this is too deep at some point. Yeah. Right? And then I got to DJ more reggae. Then I was a resident at Baseline for like 7 years. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I was the first set before Jasid and Admiral.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So if you get to Baseline and you hear the reggae, that was me from 2011 until 2018.
No way.
Yeah.
So yes, continue.
That's my history. And then when I got commercial because of Baseline, then I knew that I needed to kind of pivot into commercial hip hop, so that I can get more money. Because the less genres you play, the less likely you are to get booked. Then I don't even know how I got into corporate events. Next thing, I'm a corporate DJ.
Your story is so fascinating because I think you were kind of introduced to it by fluke.
And it was a fluke.
Yeah, not realizing that you're actually going to fall in love with what you're doing.
Yeah.
So in your getting into the scene, right, What do you think you are doing different to the rest of us?
You know, at first, it was because I was really in the reggae space for a very long time.
Yeah.
So it was always, it's Father's Day by the deck. But then when I realized it's always Father's Day everywhere, it doesn't matter whether it's reggae, it's at the club, it's, you know. And I thought to myself, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do what I do best.
Yeah.
You know. And then because I knew that I'm playing reggae and dancehall to a crowd that doesn't really know it or resonate with it, if I go deeper than the commercial stuff, I needed something that would stand out. So I started dancing. So I was the DJ that dances in 2014, guys. So I started this whole thing back then.
Yes.
Lava my newcomer, lava. Bewu mean a black motion pair, I was driver.
Yes, yes, yes.
I remember because I was like, oh, I saw black motion. I was like, maybe that's what I should adopt because I know how to dance hall.
Yeah.
So if I incorporate that into my DJing, then it works. And then I think my first big gig was Opi Kopi in 2017. Yo, guys, I was on the lineup with Joey Badass. With Joey Badass.
Opi Kopi is something else, hey? I've had the pleasure of doing Opi Kopi as well, but that's like really, that's where you meet a lot of open-minded individuals and so many different people that are doing stuff that is different to what you do, to what you are doing. But you're all there in that one space and you're all there to express yourself, and it's such a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah, and that was where I was able to talk to Black Coffee for the first time because I was backstage. He was about to play after Joey Badass. So it was like, I'm gonna talk to this guy.
Yes.
I said, I'm coming after you.
Yes.
That's all I said. And he said, good luck.
Wow, man, and look at you now. You're
but
well
I'm
on
still
your way.
chasing him.
Now you're well
He's
on your
still
way.
my target.
Yeah.
Like, and then I started creating like a register of what I want to achieve.
Right.
I think that's very important because that list, I think in hindsight, when I was writing it, I was just writing it. It was, I'd love to play at Ibiza. I'd love to play internationally. I'd love to play at festivals.
Yeah.
I'd like to produce. Hey, as one day I bumped into that scrapbook.
Yeah.
I did everything except one.
Which is?
Ibiza.
Oh.
And I'm doing that this year.
So take me through some of those that you've crossed out then from the
So I've played internationally. I've played Germany. I've played the Netherlands. So Amsterdam, Rotterdam. Those are the popular points.
Wow.
And Germany. I played like 5 different. I don't know if they call them provinces or countries.
Yeah. So
I played. Yeah. I played in Brandenburg. Cities: Brandenburg, Berlin, Hamburg, Cologne. The other one I keep forgetting because also I was the only black person. You know, you don't want to keep. It was so foreign because I was always the only black person in the streets, and people would look at me weird. And then when they look at me, I'm like, oh yeah, go on. I'm literally the only black person walking.
Yeah.
No, at least they didn't do that weird stuff.
Okay.
But they really did look at me like I'm out of place. Like, what are you doing here?
So apart from obviously Ibiza being one. What else do you feel the need? Where would you still like to play?
I still want to do the UK. I still want to do a lot of other places in Spain.
Yeah.
Like I also want to do Portugal, Porto. Maybe I want to do. I don't know about the US.
Yeah.
I think at some point I did want to, but now I'm not sure. Because of what's happening.
What's happening in the US,
I'm
right?
Not sure if I want to get there. Yeah. But I want to still go to Japan.
Right.
I did get a booking in Japan last year,
but
I just didn't have money to go.
Oh man.
You know, because the plan was I'm going to Japan.
Yes.
And then I started scouting gigs. Like, okay, do you want a DJ? I'm coming to the country. I got like 2 bookings.
Wow.
Then I couldn't fly.
Yeah, because of
And then I was like, man. And then a friend of mine said, you must try GoFundMe next time. Don't just sit there.
Yes.
So Mara, GoFundMe, guys.
Because you have a following and a decent following for that matter, you know?
So yeah, those are the places I'd still love to try a whole lot of other different countries, of course. It's not. I've also played in Brazil. How could I forget that?
Man, that is my
In
dream
Sao
as well.
Paulo.
Japan and Brazil. I would love to go play there as well.
Yeah.
What's your speciality when it comes to sound? Do you play hip hop? Do you play what's that one? So if they had to wake you up in the middle of the night, like, what do you DJ? What do you play?
I would pick hip hop now.
Hip-hop, yeah.
Because before I would say okay reggae.
Yeah.
But hip hop is the one sound where I feel like people still book me for that.
Yeah.
Predominantly, they'd be like, okay, Teedo, we have an event. You see now, it's okay, piano, step,
Yeah.
Hip hop, that's me. So I would still say hip hop.
In hip hop, right?
Yeah.
In South Africa, what are some of your favorite places to play in South Africa?
In South Africa, I'd say Cape Town. I really like Cape Town.
Yeah.
Because people are still open-minded. They're still open to hearing new music. Joburg used to be one of them, but now it's become different. It's become, I don't know what to call it. But people just don't want to experience new music anymore. They want to hear what they know. Or they want to hear Amapiano.
Yeah.
No hate to the genre. It's doing amazing, even internationally. But I feel like a lot of places have lost that in Joburg. So Cape Town has been like basically my favorite place to play so far. I was in the KZN 2 weeks ago in Zimbabwe.
Right.
People did enjoy music there too. So I was like, okay, this is a nice place to be. Yeah.
So what do you think, and it worries me a lot, and I chat to this with a couple of DJs. What do you think we can do different in Joburg to get back to where the sound used to be, to get to a Cape Town?
So I think because Joburg oversold experiences, now that's all people want. They don't even want to go to a club and hear something different.
Yeah.
They only want to hear something different if it's an experience.
Yeah.
I'm going to get dressed. It's a specific color theme. It's a specific dress code theme. And sometimes you don't want to do that. You just want to go out and go to a bar and hear some different stuff.
Someone was saying, in fact, Euphonic was saying that we've gotten to a space where you've got a song on your phone, you play it in your car, and you're going to go to a club or a party or whatever and hear the same song that you've been playing while you were getting dressed in your car, and that's, it's so sad to watch Joburg going into shambles like that, right?
Because we come from a culture of Kitcheners and Great Dane and all these places, and there were the places where we would basically hear new stuff, new music, and be able to Shazam, not even Shazam. I think you used to just go to the DJ. What's the name?
What's the name of the song? Right? Yeah.
What's the name of the song? Because I don't know. I don't think that happens a lot more these days.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you play new music, people just
switch off.
Don't even dance. So it makes us also get stuck on the 2000s playlist because now we're trying to make do with what the crowd actually wants to hear. But we also want to move on. Even me, I'm just like, I listen to Megan Thee Stallion. I listen to Cardi B. Guys, come on.
Yes, it's music, right?
It's music.
Yes.
And people are like, oh, they're talking about this and that. And I'm like, Did you not hear Lauryn Hill? Did you not hear Erica Badu? Did you not hear TLC talk about Scrubs?
Man.
Excuse me. The subject matter has not changed in the music. No matter what. We spoke about Scrubs. They're talking about having a man with money. It's the same thing.
Yes.
Just in different levels of language.
Is it too late for us, though?
No, I don't think it's too late. I think people are starting getting a fatigue with the experience events and are trying to find something that's valuable and makes sense. And I think that's where people start having these small gatherings. So what I did for my birthday in November, I invited all my friends. And then I realized I have so many DJ friends. Then I was like, open text, guys, let's do it. Now, it was such a jump. Everyone's like, hi, Teedo.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Because anyone would just get on the text and play what they feel.
Play whatever they want to play.
Because they said, what do you want to hear? And it's, be yourself.
Yes.
We are all music lovers.
Don't try and impress me.
Yeah. We are all music lovers here. Be yourself. And people were so happy happy. They didn't want to leave. I said, okay, the party starts at 2, it ends at 6.
Yeah.
So I'm being about 9.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, no, guys, you need to go home.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, we haven't experienced something like this because we went from everything.
Yeah.
Jazz, we played neo soul, we played Afro tech, house, hip hop, reggae. We played everything we could think of. I think I even played some rock at some point. Because I was like, let's
play something different. Yeah. Without putting any pressure on you, just give me 3 DJs in South Africa that you feel like this one's on the right track.
Lala Tugzin.
Lala Tugzin, right?
Yeah. Every time I hear his set, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'm not a fan or a fan of Afrotech.
Right.
But it overwhelms me because I come from a genre that's so multifaceted. Like you hear different versions of a reggae song or a dancehall song.
Yeah.
So when I hear music that has the same synergy, my brain kind of it shuts down. So that's how I feel about Amapiano when they're not mixed in with other stuff.
Yes.
So when someone mixes the golden age of Amapiano and something new, but Lala Tugzin, guys, every time I hear his set, I'm like, okay, I hear you, my brother.
I see you.
I hear you. Okay. Who else? Who else's set did I like recently? Let me think. There's a friend of mine, Joe Human. He also does Afro House. Imagine for someone who says I don't like Afro House.
But I suppose that's the beauty about it, that it doesn't have to be something that you generally would listen to. But if it appeals to you and someone plays it in a way that appeals to you, then there's something there, right?
Yeah. So Joe Human, amazing.
Yeah.
Produces as well.
Right.
And I think he's on the right track.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna do amazing.
Yeah.
And let me try to think of the last one.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound biased because I shouted him out so many times. Black Coffee, guys.
Black Coffee, right?
He's still doing it.
Yes.
Like you think, Black Coffee, Richie Ceiling.
Yeah.
How Black Coffee as no.
And when you talk to him, he says, "No, I barely scratched the surface."
Yeah,
right?
I'm still going.
Yeah.
And can I mention maybe the last one?
Yeah, sure.
Devin Koko.
I
like that she challenges herself to not stick in one space.
Nice.
Because when I met Devin Koko, she was playing a hip hop set at Booth.
Ooh.
That's what made me like her.
Really?
I like your set. Follow.
Yeah.
Aganti. Maga transition or what? But she was still good, and now I hear her, she's going in the 3-step direction, Afro House, Afro Tech. And now she's got an event where she's gonna play 24-hour set. Seriously, guys.
Wow, man.
We're going to see 24 hours in real time. So I think she's also doing amazing.
Nice, man. Yeah. Let's quickly talk about your set that you prepared for us, or that you're gonna rock for us. Is it something prepared, or do you know what direction you're gonna take?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to stick to the local alternative vibes, but mix it with some bossa nova.
Now you're talking to me. Yeah.
So that's the direction I want to take.
Okay. Look, we are just gonna allow you to do you now. You can come around and come cue your tracks and come do what you do best. Ladies and gentlemen, we're hanging out with Teedo Love. She's about to get on the ones and twos right here on VOW 88.1. Good times, good music for good.
I'm a little bit ashamed. I won't live for you. Now my pillow will call your name. From the middle of the night through the day, I would give up. Don't wait around for me, my baby. Can't bear to see your tears, my darling. If you wait around for me, my baby, you feel close. We don't see. If I could do it again, I won't hesitate. I guess I'm the fool to blame, 'cause I want never. And now my pillow will call your name. From the middle of the night through the day, I will give up. I'm in the right direction. I'm meant to ride this ocean, traveling in slow motion, paddling with no question. Early morning with the sun, not yet burning, innocent. I try to be a good son, myself 100%. Oh, I feel it inside. I wanna reach that. It's somewhere inside. I wish I reached that. Skyline, skyline. I wanna reach that skyline. Skyline. I wish I reached that skyline. Skyline, I'm gonna reach that skyline. Skyline. Endless troubles to go through. They are strewn in the city. Daily struggle to be true. Betray authenticity. Poison well around, but still I will take another round, or another ride until we take off from the ground. I feel it inside. I wanna reach that. It's somewhere inside. It's 'cause we're flying, 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 flying. It's 'cause we're flying, 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 flying. It's 'cause we're flying, 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 flying. Girl, you got me flying, 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 flying. It's 'cause we're flying, 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 flying. You got me flying, 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 flying. Girl, you got me flying, 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 flying. It's 'cause we're flying, 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 flying. It's 'cause we're flying, 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 flying. Girl, you got me flying, flying, flying.
When the lights shut off and it's my turn to settle down, my main concern, promise that you will sing about me. Promise that you will sing about me. I said when the lights shut off and it's my turn to settle down, my main concern, promise that you will sing about me. Promise that you will sing about me.
I woke up this morning and figured I'd call you in case I'm not here tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can borrow a peace of mind. I'm behind on what's really important. My mind is really distorted. I find nothing but trouble in my life. I'm fortunate you believe in a dream. This orphanage we call a ghetto is quite a routine. And last night was just another distraction or a reaction of what we consider madness. I know exactly what happened. You ran outside when you heard my brother cry for help. Held him like a newborn baby and made him feel like everything was alright in a fight he tried to put up, but the type of bullet that stuck had went against his will. That's blood spilled on your hands. My plan's rather vindictive. Everybody's a victim in my eyes. When I ride, it's a murderous rhythm, and outside became pitch black. A demon glued to my back, whispering, "Get him, I got him," and I ain't give a fuck. That same mentality I told my brother not to duck. In actuality, it's a trip how we trip off of colors. I wonder if I ever discover a passion like you and recover the life that I knew as a youngin' in pajamas and thunderguns. When thunder comes, it rains cats and dogs dumb. Niggas like me never prosper. Prognosis of a problem child. I'm proud and well devoted. This pop shit been in me forever. So forever I'ma push it wherever, whenever. And I love you 'cause you love my brother like you did. Just promise me you tell this story when you make it big. And if I die before your album drop, I hope.
Promise that you will sing about me. Promise that you will sing about me. I said when the lights shut off and it's my
out of what. We're at a crossroads. We're at a crossroads, baby. Baby, baby, crossroads. We're at a crossroads. We're at a crossroads, baby. Baby, baby, crossroads. Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Baby, baby, crossroads. We're at a crossroads. Thankful for these eyes to see the day.